All right, chat, moving on, chat. Bangladesh. Bangladesh, you the best. You don't sleep, bro? You don't sleep, bro? Bangladesh, you don't sleep? Everybody spam bang. Everybody spam bang. Come on. Yo, why I be banning niggas for links? Should I take it off? Should I take that off? Yo, I gotta go to Tota. Tota was like, yo, we come to Brazil, man. Brasileño, Bazudajo. Alright, chat, everybody spam, just spam bang, bro. We gonna get in here, bro.
Bangladesh, the most polluted country in the world.
What?
It has the worst air quality globally. Breathing in these particles.
Bro, is this AI?
Bangladesh, the most polluted country.
Oh my God.
In the world. It has the worst air quality.
But I can't even judge something like that, because you know what it is, bro? People be focusing on the little things. There might be mad beautiful parts, bro.
Globally.
Bro, that was 3 minutes ago, gang. Move on. That was 3 minutes ago. We trying to watch a video, bro. We trying to watch a video. I give him everything. Gang, you're looking for ringtones, gang. Like, that's some old dude. Stop doing that. Yo, chat, please tell him I'm trying to watch the video. I'm trying to watch the video. I'm gonna restart the video, bro. Please.
Bangladesh, the most polluted country in the world. It has the worst air quality globally.
I was not
Breathing in these
it.
particles can reduce the life expectancy of its inhabitants by up to 7 years. Every day, 350 tons of garbage are dumped into its rivers, and drinking the water is like consuming poison due to its high levels of chemicals and arsenic. The noise in the cities is so extreme that many people
Chat, is Bangladesh near India? Like, is that like in that area?
Suffer from permanent hearing loss. The meat consumed here absorbs all the metals in the air, becoming a source of diseases for humans. What you're looking at right now was once a river. Today, we're going to witness the damage that humans can cause to the planet in the most toxic and polluted country on Earth. We are in Bangladesh, specifically in Dhaka, the most densely populated city on the planet.
Chat, should I do a Bangladeshi mukbang? That might cook.
With areas that can have up to 150,000 inhabitants in 1 square kilometer. I must say, I visited many polluted places around the world, such as India or Lahore, which is considered the most.
Oh my God, look at that. What is that? Is that fish? That gotta be fish.
Polluted city in Pakistan. But I have never seen anything like this. Here, the entire country is contaminated. The most shocking part is that what is visible to the naked eye is not the most dangerous. The garbage is actually the least of the problems. The real crisis is the toxic chemicals in the water and the particles in the air. What's in the air? Breathing in the city, you can feel something dense entering through your nose, and it's the mixture of smoke, coal that's in the air from heavy metals, dust, and all the pollution. Here are the highest levels of air pollution in the world. They are 15 times worse than those recommended by the World Health Organization. It is estimated that breathing for 1 day in this city is equivalent to smoking about 25 cigarettes.
Damn, son.
What?
Places like these, there are no precise studies, but it could be equivalent to 40 or 50 cigarettes. Seriously, your nose starts to hurt from how dense the air is. I want to see if you yourselves can appreciate in the distance something that looks like mist, which can no longer be clearly seen at the very end. That is the smoke mixed with dust and everything that I'm talking about. That's what we are breathing right now. The particles in the air are 30 times finer than a human hair and are loaded with heavy metals.
But they don't have like sanitation? Like I'm saying, like garbage trucks, like a system, you know what I'm saying?
Arsenic, lead, mercury, cadmium, and more. The old, poorly maintained engines running in the city also contribute to the pollution, emitting hydrocarbons, black carbon, sulfur dioxide, and other pollutants. These particles penetrate the lungs and enter the bloodstream, causing respiratory, cardiovascular, and even cancer diseases.
Oh my God.
Studies indicate that the inhabitants of Dhaka
is this a
live on
cultural
average
issue
7
or a
years
government
less
issue?
due to pollution.
You know what I'm saying?
Brick factories are one of the main causes of air pollution in Dhaka.
Or is it both?
It is estimated that 7,000 brick factories across all of Bangladesh produce 23 billion bricks. And to prevent the authorities from interfering, it is said that they bribe them to avoid any type of regulation. As a result, these massive kilns burn wood, coal, and other fuels to produce bricks. And as you can see, everything goes directly into the air without any type of filter. They are responsible for roughly 60% of the air pollution in Dhaka.
Crazy.
This also affects the...
So corruption, and this is what I'm saying, like, I don't really think that money is the root of all evil, but money really corrupts people though, bro. That like, but maybe it doesn't corrupt people. Maybe it just enhances who they truly are. Hold on, let me cook. Because, bro, you are killing your fellow, what would you call it, patriot, man? Like, these are people that could have been you. You know what I'm saying? And you're selling your own. You're basically selling your soul. This is the equivalent of selling your soul. You literally are selling your own people out for monetary gain. This shit is crazy, gang. You giving out cancer, gang. You giving out cancer, man. Like, you bugging.
Food people consume. Meat sold in open-air markets absorbs all the particles in the air. Vendors wash the meat with water contaminated with arsenic and other chemicals. Additionally, the lack of refrigeration encourages the growth of bacteria like salmonella, while flies deposit bacteria and parasites. The high temperatures make the meat spoil quickly, generating toxins. This leads to food poisoning and severe gastrointestinal infections in people. I have never seen anything like this in my life. The butcher shop is an entire meat market right next to the train tracks and in the middle of traffic, practically in the heart of the city. Unbelievable. Here is the butcher shop, here is the market, and right in front of it are the metal bars that separate it from the train tracks. People on top of the train, and here is something I hadn't seen. There are people who don't move when the train passes, who are working in the middle of the track. This can't be. Look, I can almost touch it. Once the train passes, everything goes back to normal, and those who can't get a space off the tracks, they are installed on the tracks. There are people on the train tracks doing business, and they don't even move when the train passes. One of the biggest problems that has occurred, it's the contamination of drinking water, not the river, the drinking water, the piped water. It turns out that in the 1970s and 80s, they drilled hundreds of thousands of...
So that happens here too. Oligarchs control the narrative and deregulate our environmental protection so capitalists can use the natural resources are exploiting them. This is insane, bro. This is insane, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. How do you even live like this, bro?
Wells to avoid surface contamination. So, they dug wells and realized much later that approximately 20% of all the wells
Buddy in the back looking at him like, yo, king,
were contaminated with arsenic, a mineral that affects the nervous system, causes skin cancer, lung diseases, and so on. What was initially done with the intention of improving people's quality of life ended up killing thousands. And it is said that even now some few people have no option but to continue using these wells. This is considered the greatest mass poisoning of all time.
wow.
The problem with the water is so severe that I'm finding that not even the local people drink water from the tap. Unlike in other countries where, when the water is contaminated, the body gets used to it and they can keep drinking. I'm told that very few people do, practically only the poorest. They are the ones who have to adapt to taking that poison, which the government takes from the water tap. They filter it, remove the arsenic, the chemicals, and sell it like this. This costs...
in DR, this is how you... Well, not... Actually, I don't know if everybody in DR buys... But I ain't gonna lie. This is how we buy water in DR. We buy them in jugs like this. Both of you know they have one, chat. You feel me? Because the water... As long as I remember, since I've been a kid, they've been telling me never drink the tap water in DR because it's gonna kill you. You feel me? That's what they always tell me. So this is how... And this is like... I don't know if they changed the price now, but it used to be 50 pesos, I think. I could be wrong. But... That's word.
30 takas, which is about 25 cents of a dollar, around 110 colognes.
50 pesos is like $1 here. Well, actually now it's like 75 cents.
Liters that can even be found on the street. This is how people access better water. If one day you ever feel completely, really tangled up, stuck, not knowing how to get into the work,
in New York, chat.
Remember this man fixing it. The city's telephone lines. One of the main causes of the extreme pollution in this country is that it has one of the worst sewer systems in the world. Between 80 and 90% of all waste falls directly into the river without any treatment.
Bro, but why the river? Why is the government their government allowing this to happen though, like, and it, like, oh my God, dog, this is bad.
And it is estimated that every day in the rivers of Dhaka, 350 tons of toxic waste. Here we are seeing all the sewage of the city fall, all the fecal waste, the feces, urine, and medical waste produced by 20 million inhabitants fall directly into the river without any treatment. And yet this is not the worst. Bangladesh is the second largest textile industry in the whole planet. Dhaka is a giant textile factory, and all the chemicals, surfactants, detergents, dyes, and metals they use like lead or chromium all go into the river without treatment. We are in what is supposed to be the cleanest area of all Dhaka, the modern part, where the rich people live, which is said to be a bit more satiated, and where the government cleans more, because there are embassies and companies. And even so, see how we can find a park. And the most striking thing is that if we approach this pond, which is the largest in all of Southeast Asia, in the past, it was used for a king that lived here to bathe his elephants. We see how pipes coming from factories in the city fall here, releasing tubes that land here, and see the reactions that chemicals cause as they mix in the water. Bubbles are coming out of the pond. Maybe you, like me, wonder if there is garbage collection in this city, if the government does anything to clean the city.
Thank you.
And yes, it exists. We just saw those responsible for collecting.
Nah, not the crows. The crows is the garbage collection in Bangladesh? What are we talking about? This is, no way.
Anything to clean the city. And yes, it exists. We just saw those responsible for collecting this, for cleaning the city. But it turns out that the culture, the habit of throwing trash on the street is so ingrained in people here.
That's what I was asking you earlier. Is it the culture, the government, or is it both? And the reason why I say that, okay, this is not a knock on the Bangladeshi culture. I'm just saying because when I went to Japan, they literally do not have trash cans outside. I promise you. You literally have to like hold your trash, bro, or make sure you leave it in the restaurant. Like, and people don't throw shit on the floor in Japan. They just don't do that shit. For me, so that's why I thought more like both. Like it's culture plus government, and they're just not working with it. They don't give a fuck. They don't care.
That it is impossible to clean it all up. This is just from today. This is only from what has happened today. And here, you can find, I saw a cow's leg. I saw meat that was just thrown out. So that spreads viruses and germs. And also, there are people living in these holes we see behind here. Just now, I saw people coming out who live next to one of the thousands or millions of landfills in the city. The smell emanating from them is unbearable. It makes you want to vomit just walking by here. We can see in very small businesses, like these little kiosks behind, that there is always trash in front from what people buy. Anyone who buys a bag of bread or some snack eats it and immediately throws it on the ground. It's part of the culture. All the trash that comes from these small shopping centers is simply thrown here in the ditch. People take...
So I don't think it's fixable then, chat. If it's like this, they don't even give a fuck. It's not fixable. Because, see, I was about to say, okay, cool. Maybe you force them to do it, right? And then what you basically would do is...
Damn, son.
You make it extreme, right? Like in Japan, somebody said just now, if you throw trash on the floor, if you litter, you go to jail. But like, they might protest behind that shit. They might be like, what the fuck you mean I'm going to jail? I do this shit all the time. I do this shit all the time. You see what I'm saying? So, thank you, bro. So like, I do this shit all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they would, I think you would have to ask the citizens first, do y'all want to clean up the place? If they want to, then they go with it. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? You just go super try hard and arrest every single person that litters. But then you're not gonna have nobody outside because, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be tough. This is tough.
Get out of their place so it doesn't bother them there and just throw it in the ditch. It's normal to find the ditches completely covered in the city of so much garbage, but it's okay. Life goes on as normal. Even here alongside, there are sales of fruits, food, and all kinds of products. It's okay. I can't believe that the most sensitive area, the one they should take the most care of, is the worst I've seen of. In fact, it is the largest garbage dump we have found in the city. The riverbank. It doesn't make sense what we are seeing here. This is what a canal in the middle of the city looks like.
Oh my God, bro.
In fact, they don't stop dumping more garbage. It's already just like a public dump.
Oh my, they're throwing it off the side of the building, chat. Yo, what?
Everything you see here is trash, covering what was once a river. And we notice it because right at the very end, there is still a little water running towards the Buriganga River. The most important in Bangladesh. The rivers are just like dumps. People come up and throw away whatever trash they have to dispose of. In these kinds of videos, I don't like to exaggerate. I like to tell you the reality of what I'm seeing. There are areas here in Bangladesh where not even a mask can filter the amount of smoke and things in the air. And there are areas like this one where my eyes are watering. I can't even see well because of the number of particles in the air. This is one of the most affected by pollution in Bangladesh. What we are seeing is not a channel nor a pipe. This completely black water you see here is the Buriganga River, the most important river in the whole country. He is already biologically dead. It is one of the most polluted in the entire planet. We are going to take a boat to navigate it. Even the traffic on the water is crazy. Look at this ferry leaving alongside us without any kind of control. This other one, and we are going to move it forward. I don't know if we are going to stop or not. This is one of the most important ports in the south of Asia. So there are hundreds of ferries that when they stop, they throw all their garbage into the river. They don't even care for putting it somewhere else.
Oh my
and also,
God, bro.
I don't know if you can see what they were telling you because of the sun's reflections, but the water is completely black. It's because the river is biologically dead. That means,
Bro, you might fall into the river and come out with a third arm, chat. No, honestly, this is not. You might fall into the river, chat, and come out with a different body part. I'm telling you, man. Like, this is crazy.
there is no life here. No.
This the Hudson River. The Hudson River. Have some respect for the Hudson River. Don't got shit on this river. And take it from a nigga. I'm about to say some nasty shit. And every time I say this, bro, it's like people be like, "What the fuck?" But yo, listen. My step pop used to fish from the Hudson River, gang. Just know. There's a couple nights I ate fish, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I was wondering where you got it from, gang. I'm just keep it a buck.
No fish. Many years ago, fishermen lived off the fish they caught here.
I'm gonna keep it a buck,
But
gang.
now,
I was that down, we was that down bad. That's how down bad we was, nigga. You heard? Just know. I worked for everything I got, nigga. Just know. Just know.
look at this. It's all pollution. Maybe there are some microorganisms around, but nothing that could feed those who lived off the river. All the fecal waste that reaches the pipes, the sewers, or the city's large canals ends up here. Everything ends up falling here. Chemicals from all untreated factories. This is what they have left. We are discovering that there are people living on the boats. It is a means of work and the only space in the city they have to live. So they live their lives here, bathe in this water, which is the only one they have access to, and relieve themselves. All here in the river.
Chat, my mom used to always say, we poor, we ain't dirty. Like, you don't have to be dirty. For me, my mom used to always say that. Just because we're poor doesn't mean we have to be dirty. You feel me? So mommy used to always be super, like, she was low-key a clean freak, gang. I'm not gonna lie. But it's facts, though, gang. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be dirty because you're poor. That's an excuse.
In the city, apart from all the pollution we have seen, there is a type of pollution. What is invisible pollution? You might already be hearing it. It's pollution. Acoustics.
Oh, sound
Noise
pollution.
levels so high that they cause progressive and irreversible damage to the ears, and also keep people at high stress levels. And that can also make them react aggressively in everyday situations. For this reason, street ear cleaners exist. And they have a lot of work, partly because people think they have earwax, but actually they are hard of hearing. Something very curious and striking is that at first glance, it seems that it no longer affects them. It's like they've already adapted to the pollution. Very few people, like him, can be seen wearing masks, showing they care a bit. A little because of what happens. However, it is estimated that about 270,000 people die each year in Bangladesh due to pollution. And almost 50% are children, who are the most affected.
Damn, bro. That's crazy, chat.
Well, my friends, finally with this sunset, truly spectacular on the Buriganga River. Despite the conditions it's in, it's still beautiful to see the sun set from a little boat, calmly sailing on the river. Tell me what you thought of this video. For me, very shocking. Never in my life had I seen the incredible,
If you thought this was shocking, spam shocked, because I ain't gonna lie. Damn.
harm we are capable of doing to the planet. And I hope this video helps us. Oh my god, I hadn't noticed there was a ferry behind us. It almost hit us. I still haven't gotten used to the crazy life they live here.
You're not shocked? This is crazy, gang. That's not even... There's no way you don't live like that.
We're bumping into the one in front too. God. As I was saying, I hope this helps us appreciate and take even better care of our country. Our place? Let's make sure this doesn't happen to us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share it if you liked it, and see you in the next video. Pura vida.
Bro, that's crazy. Chat. First of all, and that's why I don't believe in throwing out trash too, just to throw it out like on someone in the street shit, gang. You feel me? Like, you got this trash cans, bro. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I don't even, you know what I don't like too? I don't hoard shit. I don't like hoarding. Like, I'll donate it ASAP. Like I got this thing where like I walk into my closet, I see shit, I'm like, I'm not gonna wear that shit. We donating that shit. We gotta move this shit around. Big ass cup. And then what's the other shit? Like, I don't like boxes. When I buy shoes, you know how they come in boxes? I don't keep the box. I don't keep a box, bro. I can't do it. I hate that shit. I know niggas like to stack their boxes up. Fuck no. Recycle. Woo. ASAP. Like, I don't think I'm a minimalist. I just, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Get that shit out of here. And then also, who you donated to fit quadruple XL? Yo, Zeus. I bet. Nah. But all jokes aside, though, you know what I would have done? First of all right, and this is gonna sound crazy. The only problem with my solution is that I feel like the human rights, like, I don't know if there's like I don't know how that works, the human rights situations, but like, I think they would have attacked the plan. Like, when I seen I think the Bukele situation and like the human rights people were like, what the fuck are you doing? But I would do something similar here too. The first thing I would do is build a crazy big ass maximum security ass prison. Then I would make corruption at any level be worth 20 years minimum. Dead ass, right? That's the first shit I would do. Dead ass, right? So now niggas gonna panic. Hold on, we do anything corrupt, we gonna do 20 real quick. And the shit built, we seen it, it's built. So let's chill, right? Then I would literally, it would start slow, my nigga. Son. And I would then become a dictator. It would start slow. It'd be like, if you throw away trash in the street, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. And it'll only be 6 months.
May God bless and protect you, my
You know what I'm saying? But it's 6. It might be, I can do 3 months. Matter of fact, we gonna do 3 months. We're gonna do 3 months. We're doing 3 months. All right, but you're going to jail, gang, for 3 months. That ass. I'm gonna implement though.
Damn, son.
I will implement a cleaning thing though. Like, we gonna have real workers, highly paid. Them niggas might make more money than the cops.
Damn, son.
They gonna make more money than the cops. Them niggas all of them making like at least, I don't know how much the currency going over there for, but just more than police for me, so that they really feel like, oh, it's like having a sanitation job in New York City. Having a sanitation job in New York City is one of the best jobs to have in New York City that's government for. Bro, having a sanitation job in New York, that's top of the top, gang. That's top of the top. So it gotta be beneficial. It gotta have medical shit. Like, it gotta have all this shit, boom, boom. So people wanna be in it and they wanna lose their job, gang. You feel me? Then we gotta come up with a system So we not putting shit in the water. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's possible. We just watched the same video, chat. I think it's possible. I think the issue is at the heart. I wouldn't even say the culture too much. Like, and I get it. Like, I get what he's saying. But, gang, I think it's the corruption, bro. Like, nobody is enforcing shit, gang. So the corruption leads to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You fix that shit up first, which is your foundation to the house, and then everything else you work on slowly. You feel me? But this gonna be easily a 25-year plan, chat. It's not happening overnight. It's a 25-year plan, chat. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it in 2 terms. I gotta change the Constitution up now. I gotta change the Constitution up. I'm going for 25 years, boy. Yeah, come on, vote me, keep voting me. I'm fucking around, y'all. But all jokes aside.
Damn, son.